Good evening. In this week's Parashat Lecha, God tells Abraham, first Jew, the first commandment, that leave your birthplace, your land, your father's house, and go to the land that I will show you. Abraham was at the age of 75 at that point. But we know that Abraham had many experiences in the last 75 years of his life, where the sages tell us that at the age of 3, Abraham recognized God, although he was surrounded by the pagan society, and then he began to promote monotheism around the world, and he was thrown into the fiery pit. So Abraham had a very interesting and glorified life before that. And there's no mention in the Torah about his previous life, the past 75 years of his life. The Torah begins the story with Abraham at the age of 75. Why is that? The Rabbi answers that the Torah is teaching us a central idea in what is a Jew. Abraham, in the past 75 years, he recognized God, he learned about God, he served God, but that connection that Abraham shared with God was based on his own understanding, his own faculties, and therefore it was very limited. It was a human being trying to connect to the infinite. So it was a very limited connection. When God told Abraham at the age of 75, Lecha, leave, God was telling Abraham, leave your previous state of humanity and go on to a much higher level, which is the state of a Jew. Now you're becoming a Jew. God chose Abraham and chose the Jewish people, and by choosing them, God got close to us and connected with us in the essence. So, at that point, Abraham was elevated to the level from being a human being, to the level of a Jew, which is connected to God in the essence, which defies all limitations and all reason. And that is why the Torah begins the story with Abraham at the age of 75, because this is when the real story of Abraham begins, when Abraham was elevated to the level of a Jew, which is connected to God in the core essence, like a son is connected and one with his father. And so when we look at a Jew, and even a Jew that is not observant, we don't need the Jew first to study and learn and appreciate the Torah mitzvahs till the Jew begins, till the Yid starts living a Jewish life, because the Jew already has an neshama and the Jew is already connected to God. We can immediately begin with the Jew with Lech Lecha, telling him to do a mitzvah. Have a wonderful Shabbat. All the best.